Let's see how we're doing. I am Ray. I am on Marquette Quidditch, and we are attending Great Lakes Regionals.
I am Alex Morrison. I'm also from Marquette Quidditch, and we're also going to be going to Great Lakes Regionals.
Trevor. I am also part of the Marquette Quidditch team and also going to Great Lakes Regionals.
We're going to play a lot of new teams here just because there's a lot of teams. I think it's from 4 different regions, so we're going to play a lot of teams we haven't played before, and we haven't really played in a tournament this large since 2019, so that's super exciting. Yeah, so we actually, in 2019, had a really young team, so we have a lot of returners and very few new people. We obviously had some people graduate, but a lot of our team was sophomores in 2019, so there are a lot of seniors this year. So the last time we played other than this year, we had a small tournament in October, but other than that, I think we hosted a tournament on Leap Day in 2020, and that was the last time we played as a team before this year.
Our teams really come together again, just like picking up exactly where we left off. We had the break in 2020, and then having some new people come in, just picking it up super quick, and we're really appreciative of that. Just feels really good going forward.
I think that our team is really close, like as a whole, just being outside of Quidditch, and so there were a lot of people that were able to stay close through the pandemic with proper safety precautions, of course. And so coming out of that, you have a lot of people that still kind of have that same understanding of each other, and so that chemistry, like on the field, is still, a lot of it's still been maintained, which is very good for us. And also, it's hard to place yourself with a lot of teams that haven't had the same fortune that we've had of maintaining a pretty strong team. We've had teams that have had only like less than half a dozen returning people that know how to play the sport, and teams that are completely rebuilding that used to be powerhouses that don't have that same leadership because they've graduated or moved on or whatever. And so it's kind of changed a lot of the dynamics for all the regions too, of you don't really know who's good or who's like on top anymore because of that change. And so I think this set of regionals is really going to kind of determine for the next few years of where the ranks are going to be. I'd like to highlight Nick Howard. He's our starting keeper. He's just a big, strong guy. In the past regionals, he's always been described as corn-fed keeper. I've always had a history of very tall, big keepers, and from him coming from a football kind of background, he's been able to help organize our offense and defense and make sure that we're as tight as can be on the field. Props to him for that.
Well, I'd say it's definitely exciting, especially with all these teams we've never met before and a lot of teams that we haven't seen in a really long time. Like Marquette's the only Quidditch team in Wisconsin, so most of the teams that we kind of build relationships with are in that Chicago area. And so far, we've really only seen Columbia from teams that we see pretty often, so it's going to be exciting to see some familiar faces, but also a lot of new ones.
It's always so interesting seeing other schools and what they have from Quidditch teams, and a lot of people are super friendly when it comes to this sport, and that's what I love about it, just the camaraderie for sure, and just how everyone's just at the end of the game just shaking hands and talking like they didn't just have a competitive game. I love it.
I think that all of our teams here at Marquette, intramural club, and especially our varsity sports, at every game, our main chant is "We are Marquette," and so it's kind of self-fulfilling, the fact that every single club says it, and the fact that if everybody's saying it, just reinforces the fact that everybody here is Marquette. So even if we're just the Quidditch team, we got 21 people on our team, but we're the same group as our basketball team, our soccer team, our lacrosse teams, or anything else. So when we say we are Marquette, it's not just us on the field, it's everybody at our school too. I think we've always had a good relationship with Columbia from Chicago. they've been a very all the offense is super nice on the field. We played them at regionals 2019. They were both very they're some of our closest games that we've ever played, and we just played them at our home tournament the beginning of October, and they had a lot of new people on the team, and so a lot of learning happening, and it wasn't that close that time, but I'm hoping that with the people that they do on the team and teaching them, that we can kind of continue that kind of rivalry and camaraderie that we've had before. So I'll look out for them.
Yeah, it's hard to say because most of the teams that are going, we haven't played before. And some of these teams, I'm like, where are they even from? Looking at that list, so it's kind of feels like we're kind of going in blind a little bit, but it kind of makes it a little more exciting.
We are back at the 2021 Great Lakes Regional Championship with West Michigan Quidditch versus Ohio Apollos. My name is Mary Kimball. I'm USK's Executive Director, and I am back once again to lead you through this game. I saw there was a message on Square. Someone asked if they could pre-order a random pack as well as a Penn State pack. I went ahead and added an item for Penn State pack to mail. Thank you. Head referee for this game is Michael Clark-Palmer, who we have randomly seen a lot of this weekend. Michael Clark-Palmer comes from Pittsburgh, has been playing Quidditch for a very long time, and also one of the best referees in the sport, has done a lot with rules development as well. So it brooms up. It looks like Apollos has bludger control. Long pass to the chaser, who dunks it. That is the first goal for Apollos from number 81, Peter Brechting. And a long beat from West Michigan to aggressively get back bludger control, and it doesn't look like it quite pays off. Nearly has net contact, but the player uninitiates. Yeah, Pete! In at keeper for Ohio Apollos. I will get their name in just a second. They are carrying up the ball. That is number 64, Gabe Boris. Playing it kind of slow. Ohio Apollos does have bludger control, though 92, Traveler Havlerson from West Michigan trying to get back bludger control for their team. Boris taking it around the back, passing it back to one of their players. Quaffle is now in the hands of a chaser on the side, passes it back to nearly center, and number 81 goes through and scores for Peter Brechting. Score is now 0-20 in favor of the Apollos. crooked one way, not the other, folks. So sorry, just trying to figure out when my camera is crooked. Number 92 taking it up for Ohio Apollos. That's Keegan Madeline. And I believe Keegan scored of their own, but it's possible they passed to number 51 as well. Score is now 0-30 in favor of the Apollos. Let's see if this fix helps with the camera. It does a little bit, sort of. Sorry, folks, we are off balance, and I'm not sure why. And that is another goal for Ohio Apollos. Score is 0-40. This is West Michigan's first, or excuse me, definitely not first, second game of the day. They played Ann Arbor Army Ants earlier in the day. And that is a goal from number 92, Kagan Madeline. Ohio Apollos played Boom Train earlier today and lost. Number 92, Kagan Madeline, bringing up the quaffle again for their team. Pass from number Alex Mueller, and that is another goal for Ohio Apollos. Oh, and the pass is too high from Michigan to one of their chasers. Ball just rolls off. There's a bit of a scuffle. 92, Kagan has it again. Running down, drives through one player, number 61, and makes it. That is another goal for number 92, Kagan Madeline. Matt Dwyer has the ball from Ohio Apollos. Passes to another player, but they drop it, and it is now West Michigan's ball. West Michigan thinking of going on a fast break, but Ohio Apollos, I believe, has bludger control. They do.
One back. One right.
And a long pass that does not go through, unfortunately. Apollo's with the quaffle. Number 10, excuse me, not 10. I got this wrong before. There's another player. Their numbers are very similar, but that goal is not good. Matt Dwyer with the quaffle for Ohio Apollos. Your Great Lakes Regional Coordinator, been playing forever. Michigan now has the quaffle, but Ohio is being a little aggressive trying to get it back. Wraps, but does not. Two people are not able to take number 16 down, but unfortunately a pass to the side does not complete. And number 11, Nathan Severance, starts running, but has used the reset. Deflects the bludger from the West Michigan beater. Forced to go around the side by number 35, but does an easy assist from Matt Dwyer, number 19. West Michigan with the quaffle now. Number 8 tries to pass it through to someone else potentially, but it does not go through. They get the ball back, but now Ohio Apollos has it again.
You got it, Lacey!
Number 20, Carrie Britson carrying up the quaffle for Ohio Apollos, but now another player has it. Number 22, Corey Johnson going around the side, getting a little bit of pressure from 92, passes to, I missed who that was, passes to their keeper. And that is another goal for Ohio from Apollos. Boris. West Michigan does not succeed on that offense. It is back with Ohio Apollos and with Gabe Boris. Gabe Boris with the quaffle behind the hoops, and it's an easy, not even a dunk, just drops it in. Score is now 0-100.